everyone, and I'm back today with my April favourites. I have some beauty items, some like home items, food and random stuff like that. So without any further ado, I will get started. So first up is, let's go with beauty because it's kind of everybody's favourite, isn't it? I have a few items here to show you, and I'm going to start with this one. I think I have mentioned this in a favourites video before, but this is Estee Lauder's Bronze Goddess, and it smells of summer, if you were wondering. Oh my gosh, it's so lovely. It literally smells like you are on a beach being rubbed up and down by a hot guy with sun cream that smells of coconuts, and it's perfect. And then next up, I think I found my holy grail mascara, and I can't believe it's taken me this long to try it, to be honest. And it's the Ysl Babydoll Mascara. I am absolutely in love with Ysl products at the moment. I can't recommend them enough. I think they're absolutely fantastic. And first off, you can see the packaging, if it will focus, is stunning, and the brush is pretty brilliant as well, if you can see. Bring it back there. And it's a plastic bristle brush, which I wouldn't normally go for, but I just think it's fantastic. I love the formula, I love the way it makes my lashes look, and I will get closer for you now. Oh, have a look. And I'm absolutely in love with it. I thought I really liked the Benefit They're Real, but this for me is just that little bit better, and I really like it. As well as that, in terms of like a high-end product, is the Clarins Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector, and I have the shade, I think it's 05, and it looks like this. And I don't normally go for glossy lips, I tend to like to have quite matte lips, but again, with this kind of weather, I've been absolutely loving it. I have it on today, and it's not like a big sticky globby mess kind of kiss. It's, you know, it's soothing, it's moisturising, gives a really nice sort of hint of pink, and yeah, I don't feel like it's sticky. It just feels really smooth on, and I love it. I've been getting a few compliments when I've been wearing it as well, so I really recommend them, and I might pick up another shade, I'm not too sure yet. And then next up, if you've seen my beauty haul, you'll have seen this already, but it is, oops, sorry, the brush fell out. It is the Naked 3 palette. Now, I've had 1 and 2 already, and I really just wanted to add this to my collection for the longest time, and I love it, particularly this shade here, which is Trick. I think it's beautiful rose gold colour, and I've been loving it. Again, if you have seen me wearing any sort of makeup looks on like Instagram or anything like that, it's usually been this on my eyes. And then in terms of blusher, again, this was in my makeup haul, but it is the Max Factor Cream Puff Blush in Seductive Pink, which is very similar, at least in my opinion, to the MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes and the Hourglass blushes. These look really lovely on, they've got a great colour payoff, and I just absolutely love it. I have it on my cheeks today, and I can't get enough of this at the moment, particularly when I have a tan. Now let's get on to random favourite. Right, now if you're a bloke, I would probably suggest like not watching the rest of this unless like the thought of sanitary products freaks you out. But one thing I have, like, I kind of saw them in the shop and I was like, oh, that's interesting, because we have pillows made of that, and we have mattresses made of that, and now you can get microfiber like pads, which kind of weird, but I didn't want to be gross about it, because I think it's like kind of cool to be able to recommend to your friends, like, you know, check these out next time it's that time of the month, because they're dead comfy. I'm not going to get one out because that would be a waste of cushiony goodness, but they're really good. They like come as the same size as normal, and they're just really comfortable, and they're not kind of like that uncomfortable kind of crunchy feeling that, oh, not crunchy, but you know what I mean, girls. And I really like them, and it's a bit like sitting on a cushion and you can kind of barely feel it, which is quite nice. And I don't really enjoy wearing these. I'm more of a tampon girl, if I'm honest, but you know, when it's night time you kind of have to, so I really like them anyway. And if you're on the market for some new sanitary pads, then I don't run on the floor, but I would definitely recommend checking them out. Anyway, and as well as those, I have been loving these two, which are the L'Oreal Paris LV Fibrology Thickening Shampoo and Conditioner. Now, let me get back a little bit. As you can see, I have fairly longish, ooh, hi hair, fairly longish hair, and it's also quite fine, you know, that fine hair, a lot of it, most girls have, but I feel like since using it, it does have a little bit more volume, and I kind of like that kind of, not scruffy look, but just kind of a bit, you know, relaxed. And I don't straighten my hair, I don't really curl it that often, I just kind of like blow dry it and, you know, twist the ends a little bit and let it hang how it hangs. And I just think this is actually doing quite a good job at the moment. It's leaving my hair nice and soft, and it does feel a little bit, you know, fuller. I like it. So the first one is this, and it is not a block of gold, but it is an Anchor basically portable phone charger, and you literally can use these in conjunction with each other. And you'll see here that there's a little slot here for a USB, and you charge it on your computer or via a plug, and you just put your USB cable in and charge your phone on the go. And I think it's fantastic, particularly if you have an iPhone, which, as we all know, as lovely as they look and as nicely as they function, they are absolutely dire when it comes to battery. And then this is a bit of a mummy one, I suppose, but it is this, which is the Comfort Creation Strawberry and Lily Fabric Softener. And I know that this is really boring, but I like having my clothes smell nice, and this, it smells of like, oh, it's just so good. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like sweets and fruit, and it's so good. And you know, if you dry your clothes on a line, which is like nice to do when it's warm, it's just, it smells incredible and I love it. I like washed Mark's jacket with it, and I could smell him on the train when I was sat next to him, and it's lovely, and I really like this one. Then three food favourites. First two are kind of healthy, so I'll show you those first, and then you'll think I'm more virtuous. And it is these by Sweet Freedom. So I've got the Sweet Freedom Sweetener and the Sweet Freedom Choc Shot, and these are basically like natural fruit sweeteners, so they're a lot better than agave, like nectar and things like that, or like artificial sweeteners. It's 100% made from fruit, and there's 13 calories per teaspoon for both. Oh, this one's 14 calories, this one's 13. So this is great for like your coffees or cups of tea, and you can also bake with it. And then this one is great to make hot chocolate with, and also fab on like fruit or things like that, and I really like it. This is the Hot Choc coconut one, and they're incredible, and I'm really enjoying them. Like, it looks like I've used more of this one, as you can probably tell, because it's like amazing, but they go a really long way. Woo, and I really like them. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, all of the sugar, are these, and they are Cadbury's Fingers, but the salted peanut crunch ones, and oh my gosh, these are incredible. You like peanuts and you like chocolate, go and buy them, end of. And then finally, 3 books. Now, you might have seen these in some of my vlogs already, but it's these 3. So I've got Eat, Nourish, Glow, I've got Deliciously Ella, and I also have Thug Kitchen, Eat Like You Give a Beep. And they're all really good in terms of like teaching you to eat better. I've been making lots of recipes based on their recommendations, and I've really been trying to learn about food. It does mean, like, you know, that I am eating a lot better than normal, and I am still eating things like this because they're incredible, but I just think the older I get, it's more about like understanding and learning about food than it is like dieting. Like, I've lost weight, I'm still not going to be a size 6 anytime soon. I'm a size 14 and I'm comfortable like that. I'd like to be a little bit smaller. I'd like not to have stretch marks and a mum tum, but ultimately I'm feeling really good about myself at the moment, and I think that these have got you know, something to do with it, and they're all stunning inside. Like, the recipes are fantastic, the photography is inspiring, and I'm really enjoying reading them. So definitely recommend them all. This one's like really creative and is proper cookbook, and it's all about eating like stuff that's actually good for you and like full of nutrition. Deliciously Ella is kind of a combination of her story, nutritious like information, and recipes as well. And then this one is like, you know, the nutrition bible, like really teaching about what you put into your body. And I like them all, and I would recommend them all because they all do different things, at least in my opinion. And that is my favourites. I'm sorry if it was long-winded and there were breaks and whatever, and you know how it is, but I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and give me a comment down below and tell me what your favourites are at the moment, if there's anything that I should be trying, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.